So don't feign a bad memory when I tell you you stole my leather backpack with my aloe vera toilet paper.
Oh my Lord.
Can you
where's my
feel
child?
me?
Yeah, do you want to like do the intro and just go into
I would
it?
Fresh and zesty.
nothing more than for Stacey to do the intro. Because that was just like a fresh and zesty. Yeah, what up, guys? Welcome back to Fresh and Zesty, the number one music podcast in Australia.
Cut past.
And the world. Cockpast. Podcast. Jesus. What up, guys? Welcome back to Fresh and Zesty, the number one music podcast in Australia, where we give you the tips and tricks to get you famous.
Facto.
Even
But today
We haven't done that for like
No.
6 episodes.
I'm over here
Wanna learn about
trying.
things?
Hey guys, just so you know, you can apply on Spotify.
Yeah. So, hey,
Yeah.
the guys that I met yesterday. What were their names again?
Who's that?
The two dudes I was talking to outside. It was your friend's managers.
Well, there's a couple of people out there. So,
The manager and the black guy.
I can't talk about this actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There were two guys we spoke to.
Jimmy's like, next.
Yeah, so the two guys that were here
Probably just
yesterday.
Cancel his name as well.
Oh, really?
We'll beef it out. We're good. No, it was so funny yesterday. Like,
We can say, yesterday you were talking to Karen.
yeah, Karen. Well, she's definitely not a Karen.
Definitely not.
Jokes.
Love that lady.
No, okay. So people who know me, they know I like to talk
A little bit.
a little bit.
Oh.
So when I was talking to guys, and you know when your brain's going, and I'm getting excited because I'm talking about like, they were talking about meditation. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, all right, cool. Like gateway process story, let's go.
Gang.
And then they're talking about like the power of the brain. I'm like, sweet, cool.
Yeah.
Age of Propaganda book, like reference about this.
Yeah.
Let's go. And as I'm talking, like, you know when you can clock them, I'm like, yeah, I'm talking too much, but I have to finish the story.
You
Because
you never clock it. Like, you're lying.
I can't stop the story halfway.
You can.
You can. It's
You
so
can.
simple. It's just like, you know what? Fuck, I'm so sorry. You're busy.
Yes.
Like, if you want to just like ask Jamie.
My dad has told Blake so many times, Blake, you got to know when to just shut up,
know.
dude.
I am working on it. I don't.
He has
We've been in
no
multiple
idea.
situations where afterwards,
like,
because people are polite, people have been like, yo, so he talks like a lot, hey? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I just don't. I fully notice.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Well, it was funny because even when they left and they came back into the studio, I was just like, in my head, I'm like, yep.
So, look at your watch. Yep.
I was just like, oh, man, I don't know.
But you do it in every
So
conversation.
we were on the phone. The other, you were like,
I
yeah,
called
you
for 1 minute conversation. I was on for 10.
You're free for a quick chat. It's like, quick? What do you mean, bro?
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Suarez he even brings so many points to it. Do you notice how he undercuts
Yeah.
you so
It's
much?
so
So
good.
freaking
It's
funny.
great.
Cut in. Like,
It's so funny.
if I'm talking, cut in on me. But
It's
I don't know.
impossible. And even if someone cuts you, you go right back. It's as if
You will
like,
continue the story.
Yeah, you're worse than me.
You have to continue. It's like,
I don't like watching half a movie, okay? I can't do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fair.
All right. Okay. Well, look. Okay, this is an intervention. Jamie, how are you?
Stop it. Stop.
That's the thing. So Blake says all the time, he's like, Stacey, people just don't talk. Like, I try and get them to talk. And I go, no, the problem is that you talk so much. And then if they don't respond within 0.2 seconds,
You keep
Because half the time you'll be like, and this didn't happen yesterday. Like the guys yesterday were super chatty and they were cool. They were really
But
cool.
they were just super nice, so they're obviously not going to
no,
stop.
don't be like,
because
bro,
they've
just shut the
met
fuck
you.
up. Yeah. You
but
know?
more people should. I tell people,
If
I'm
you
like,
see me
listen,
just go,
I
"Oh, dude,
just
just-"
can't.
No, really, I don't know. I think it's because it's like often I'll be like, hey, fuck it, how are you? What's been going on? And you usually get like a 1 or 2 sentence
Yeah.
response.
So you're used to having to like.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Like, and like when you start talking, like anyone starts talking, like I'm like, sweet, fucking keep going.
yeah.
But half it's like in most situations, it's like I'll get like a 1 or 2 sentences things out, And my thing that I'm trying to figure out is like, all right, how do I cut my story, like, or at least like flip it back like a game of tennis? Because it's sort of like the conversations at the moment. I'll be like, boing, cool. Just start playing the game of tennis with myself.
Literally juggling rackets and hitting the balls at the same time. It's so bad.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You're not.
You're
You're not.
Even
You're
when I
not.
said,
No, you are. You are.
even when I said to
What,
Jamie,
Jamie?
when, it was funny because when I came in after he'd finished the session, Jamie's like, I go, yeah, you guys are cool, and he's like, yeah. Your friend's like, he talks a fair bit, and I go, yeah, I did. I owned it. Like,
Yeah, you owned it.
I was aware of it.
You
like,
owned it.
as soon as I could, I got the glance. They're like, all right, we need to go back in the thing. I'm like, all right, cool, go in. I was just like, just get away from me. Just fucking run. Just run.
Oh man,
It's
too funny.
unbelievable. We were at the I don't know, should I say the name or no? Where we were the other night, your workplace.
I think you
And-
just say your workplace is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the workplace.
Yeah, your workplace. And we were talking to the girl at the front desk.
Yeah.
And he's like, story. And I'm like, so what are you into? Like, are you wanting to do business? And then she shares a whole story. Imagine that. I asked
Yeah.
her a question that needs a long
She
response.
did Blake.
No, like
No,
in a
no,
good
like,
way.
She was. I was. And
But
but
Blake-
see, the thing. Like, I need
but-
to learn to just be like, hey, what up?
I try and teach you.
You're getting good at it.
I
I'm
try so hard. I literally salvage him so many times because I know that if you end talking to the person about them,
Yeah.
then obviously they build a better reputation of you.
Yeah.
This one does.
I just get so excited with stories.
That's fair.
That is. Look, I'll own it. Anyway, enough
I
about
love
me.
your
Let's talk
stories,
about
but-
something else. So there was a school in the US who had an issue with.
Oh gosh, what are we doing?
Like straight into it. Bro.
Well, I'm sick of talking about me. I'm just.
Sick of talking about you, not in a highlighted extravaganza
Yes,
sense.
let's move on. Sorry. So there was this school in America, and they have this issue going on where one of these kids found out that if you put rubbing alcohol on tampons and
this
you
is
put them up your butt and you get high from it. So,
Yeah.
so
Butt drinking.
so these guys had to intervene with these year 8 kids because all of them were getting high on rubbing alcohol up their butt in class.
Can you imagine? So, guys.
Could you imagine addressing the school in that scenario? Just like, okay, so there's something we have to talk about.
There seems to be an issue of buttholes going on right now.
But every sex ed teacher is like, so
We did not
tampons.
prepare for this.
So tampons. Not for the butt.
I can't imagine.
Wrong hole, guys.
I cannot imagine
That's
what that
insane.
would feel like.
But like the imagine the teachers like, oh shit. They did not prepare for this for us. They did not prepare us for this.
Like we were meant to just say birds, bees equals this, and like give you a little pad and
Yeah.
say, "Here, happy on your
Now
way."
it's ground moles.
It's like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my,
Oh my god.
that's hilarious.
Well, it's better than I think there's a movie based off this where girls would do it and stick it in their vaginas, and then
burn.
so that's the thing. And it was at this party, this kid's party, and all the girls ended up running and jumping into the pool, pulling tampons out in the pool because it was burning so bad. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, did your mom tell you anything?
I don't think that's on the manual of like parenthood.
That's definitely
Like,
not on the manual.
Hey, by the way, the hoo-ha, don't put it in alcohol. It's made for blood.
Yeah. It's not made for blood. What do you? Oh, that.
Tampons.
Yeah, yeah.
Not alcohol.
Tampon. I was thinking vagina.
So was I. I was like,
You guys, but I was like said something really bad
"Geez,
then.
Blake."
You're like,
yeah,
just
offenseful.
a miscommunication
sorry about
of
that.
sorts. That's
You were in the
insane.
ninth dimension. It's okay. I'll use
You're
my
in the
little
absolute-
crystal to bring you back.
yeah.
It's silly rocks.
Yeah.
You know what though? You
can't.
know what? I wore an amethyst rock on a necklace for like a good 6 months.
What's an amethyst
Really? It's a
Which is like-
cleansing rock. It
rock? Of
cleanses
course you
all.
would know this.
Yeah, I have one in the house.
Do you?
Yes.
See, I'm married.
I actually have a couple. I have an amethyst mala.
Yeah.
Probably what you're speaking of.
Yeah, probably.
And then also an actual crunch.
A crunch?
A cluster.
Yeah. Yeah, mine
So-
was just a single, like a stone.
I got a cool story for you.
And what was your experience with that, Jamie?
It was just
Thank you,
nice.
Stacey.
Like, yeah, when I think back to like that, probably more than 6 month period where I wore it
Yeah.
like every day, took it off at bedtime, but wore it every day. It was just really nice.
Right?
Like there was never a like bad time, I guess.
Yeah.
It was all pretty
Pretty chill?
yeah.
You're a pretty chill dude, though, in general.
Look, this is the thing.
Yeah.
I have noticed this.
Jamie's
Especially
a
when
walking
you
amethyst.
message me after we do the podcast and you're like, you should probably like
interrupt Blake more.
just like
interrupt me.
do these. Just like it's not like no, don't sit up. It's like do more. But even in sessions, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was like huge fucking like
Which it works for that.
trap
Like,
beat playing, like blasting, and I'm just like, it's nice.
but that works. Like, but in this situation, I'm like, I don't know how many times at the end of it, I'm just like,
Bro, every
I'm
time,
like,
it
Jamie,
doesn't matter.
like, it's good. There's more energy. This is great.
Yeah, every time it's like
However,
there's more energy, but you need more.
Shut Blake up a little bit more, okay? Like, I
then
feel
they
like
bring
I'm
Stacey
the person
in.
that's watching it, and it's like everyone else, like, that Blake guy talks too much. I'm like, I fucking talk too
100%
much.
people are saying that.
100%.
100%.
Well, at least we've addressed it now. We know why.
Yes. All right, guys. So, look, shout out to Jamie's friends that I met yesterday. If you see me, just talk more. Interrupt me.
Or just yell at him. It's fine.
Yeah, or, just punch me in the... Don't.
Don't do that. That would hurt.
Please don't. I need that tool. That's the only reason I got married.
I like how she whispered into the mic.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So next on the news was... so, obviously, with COVID hitting the world,
Yeah.
this whole social distancing,
Super
crowds,
Yep.
you can't, like...
Do
it's
anything.
very strict. Like, you cannot get into crowds
Yeah.
with COVID because it'll spread.
Yeah.
And then the protests have hit worldwide.
Yep.
The government also doesn't look like they don't want to look like they're oppressing a movement.
Yeah.
So they're kind of between like a rock and a hard place. So with the new lockdowns coming and hitting in with LA again, like a lot of America's locking down. Australia looks like it's about to lock down again.
No, don't say that.
Melbourne is.
Wow.
Sydney might, but they're doing
People
pretty
from
well.
certain areas of Sydney have been denied to. My mate got denied to go to the Gold Coast. He was supposed to go to
Yeah.
Brisbane.
They're back on
Really?
Border
Sorry,
Patrol.
not Gold Coast. He was supposed to go to Brisbane.
Jeez.
And they it wasn't even like a courtesy email that said so sorry, but due to the new restrictions, they were like, you're banned from this flight.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like,
Wow.
if your license plate says, if your license says that you're from so and so area,
Yeah.
then you're not allowed.
Well, they've
That's
even
nuts.
like, so my client who's the cop,
Yeah.
I was like to her, I'm like, oh, what'd you do on the weekend? She was like, oh, I was on the border. I'm like,
What?
are you building a wall or something? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I thought America, we were the only ones. with
Well,
the
it's
borders.
state borders now.
Yeah.
Like
Well, because imagine how many like people would be crossing over all the time,
Yeah.
and how many people to make it efficient. How many people you need at the checkpoint to keep it flowing?
bro, there'd be so many roads
It'd
to
be
cover.
fucked. It'd
Yeah.
be so fucked.
But,
Well, Jamie, did you know now in order to get into Australia, you have to pay $3,000?
yeah.
You have to
Just
pay for your own
just-
hotel stay.
So you have to pay for your quarantine
Your
now.
mandatory
So
quarantine.
no, but that sucks for us because if we want to visit a family, it's
Oh yeah,
like
it sucks for you guys.
Yeah.
yeah, it sucks for us because it's like, all right, cool. Now we have to pay for the flights, which are already inflated due to a minimal amount of
And
flights,
then pay when you come back.
and
extra.
then to get us back in, which she can't even get in anyway,
yeah, exactly.
even though she's on a bridging visa. It's $3,000 for me, and then I have to pay another $1,000 on top for Stacey. So a return flight to the US right now, including that, would cost us like $9-10 grand.
Hectic.
So
Stupid,
much money.
right?
Hectic. But I guess it's a way for them to be like, fucking don't travel. Like just simply put, just
Yeah.
don't.
But
Yeah.
think about people though that are trying to run business. Like, like in our situation, the only way that I would leave now is like, I mean, my parents died or my brother, like someone really, really
God
close.
forbid.
I've already lost my aunt, like, and that
Things
was,
forbid.
yeah, and that was really pretty close. But like, I guess if my parents died, obviously I'm going to leave. But it's like in situations like that, even if they compassionately let me leave and come back, then they're going to charge me $3,000. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But you should get a choice as well. Like, can I stay at a Formula One? Or like
Well,
a quality inn? Like I don't want to stay in the fucking
well,
Sheraton.
you know why
Well,
they
it's-
won't let you?
I don't think it's just about the hotel itself. It's about the
Yeah.
security and the police that have to be paid as well.
Yeah, oh, of course.
And,
But I feel like
obviously-
quality inn would be a little bit cheaper than
100%.
Sure.
100%.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
what hotels and what level of place is obviously being hit the hardest.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be an excuse, but I'm just saying like whatever. No, but what
But is that only because Formula One has never been used by anyone? So they're like, you know what, COVID, still the same. Hasn't changed for us.
Formula One,
People
all
still
I
don't
think
book
about
at
is
us.
race car driving.
I mean, if you want to book us now, like don't go to the hotels where they have overseas travelers. Like you can just be usual people.
This is the best time for those places. It's just like, hey, what's up? Hey, no one stays at us. COVID free, guys.
100%. Even like when you go to like.
It's like a hiccup.
Oh.
Kind of thing.
It's just like
Just trying to hold it in.
yeah, like stays and stuff. Like I mean, it's insane because during the obviously like a whole heap of Australia got done by
I'm
the
just burping around here.
I just ate.
Can't help it.
Got done by the bushfires and all that.
Oh, dude, that sucks. Yeah.
I think going from that during holiday season into floods, still semi within holiday season, and then going into lockdown
Yeah.
during Easter, also holiday season.
Yeah.
Like fuck. Like even just going down the south coast, like I was planning to do like a week-long retreat by myself. Take my laptop and some speakers and just like be by myself and just
man.
make music and do all and like just get out of Sydney for a little bit because I was like,
That's beautiful.
this needs to happen. Like right fucking now. And then they were like,
Just
no.
kidding.
I mean, you still
Oh my
could.
God.
Oh,
We
100. I definitely still can.
think
but
you
it's,
should.
It's more just like now it's like, well, can I afford that? You know what I mean? Because then it's like, okay, well, like I don't have any weddings at the moment, and I didn't have that. Like I was planning to go after the weddings that I was supposed to have in March and April, and that was like 12 weddings, and that was a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
And,
Because are artists still having a hard time coming up with money to like have you?
well,
100%, man.
100%. Yeah,
Produce.
yeah. I mean, a lot of the clients I work with are lucky in the regards where they still have some form of income.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of them still had jobs, like at like day jobs, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
like normal, non-creative jobs. But yeah, it was weird, like because I didn't expect to be doing so much work during. Like we said this 100 times.
Yeah.
Like I didn't expect to be doing so much work, but I was still doing work. And then obviously, it opened up this whole thing. Like I was speaking to the guys down at the music store, and I was like, "So how's it been? Like, it seems like it's been pretty busy for like you guys." He's like, "It's insane. Every person and their dog who's even had a thought about trying to do music or
Yeah.
wanting to like
Just experiment.
It's like all their budget tier microphones and
Yeah.
interfaces and like the cheaper end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
all sold out.
Wow.
Everything. Rode, the company made
Yeah.
so much money over COVID.
There have been some
I'm
businesses
not
that have really
surprised
killed
though.
it.
Most people are.
What else are you supposed to do at home?
Well, see,
That's
so
the
that's the
thing.
thing because there's no
Yeah.
restaurants, there's no like there's less places you
There's
can
no
spend your
bars.
money, and
Yeah.
people still want to spend. Like people want to spend their money.
Yeah, all
and
the
so
time.
it's just this funnel down
Yeah,
now where
yeah.
there's less pieces. So
It's that
yeah,
saying:
they're killing
people
it.
love to buy but hate to be sold.
Yeah, well,
what's that got to do with this?
well, they love to.
Just people love to buy.
Yeah.
That's all.
You know that saying, Jamie? People love to buy.
Yeah.
So sorry to ruin that. Jeez.
No, yeah, I
Oh my
think
gosh.
you know, like I think that's it's been such a crazy thing, like
Just gonna sit back here and eat walnuts.
like just the whole. Yeah, he was like, bro, we're so busy, and every time I go in, they're just running around. I was like,
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
good on them though.
no, it's amazing. I'm
Yeah.
glad there's some some part of the economy that's still booming and still doing things.
Yeah.
Because everything else looks like it's fucked.
Yeah, I think the alcohol industry needs to. They can take a chill for a little while. Like they can make enough money.
Yeah, but
Well,
the taxes.
I mean,
make
they
a lot.
don't because the taxes
taxes
are so
doubled.
high.
But yeah, but look, this is going to be a controversial thing that I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Like, the average person who's passing away from COVID, the average COVID death, is 80 years old.
Yeah.
The average life expectancy in Australia, which is a high life expectancy,
Very
is
high.
82.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're like
Dope. What are you doing?
like, do you think we're kind of overdoing it now?
Yes.
Well, I mean, did you see that thing I think Scott Morrison said today?
Nah.
I gotta find it.
It's about
Because
travel
my
till
thing is
next
just
year.
like, I think the more we're learning about this is like, bro, people, I sound like a dick. People are going to die anyway. You know, and like, yes, we need to protect old people and blah, blah, blah. But if you're going to go that route of we need to protect the old, why is COVID all of a sudden the thing that you want to protect them about? You know, like no one wants to protect them against the flu, which kills so many people above the age of 80. No one wants to protect them against like just any sort of infection that kills the average person being 82 years old. Why is COVID all of a sudden the thing that people are like, you know what, I'm going to fucking protect the old people now?
Yep. I don't agree with it because here's the thing. Yes, you have some selfish old people that are like, no, this is my life and I want to live it until like
I don't think
90.
selfish is the right thing. Like, I think
No.
when I'm 80, I'm going to be worried about my age. So
No,
you
but
know,
I'm saying
I
like,
don't want to die.
let me finish this, okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Blake, who needs to.
I just know that people are going to be like offended by you saying
but
old people
maybe,
being selfish.
But maybe not once they hear the full story. So you'll have some old people that are in this selfish place of like, no, I deserve to like be safe and I deserve to be taken care of. But if you talk to most old people and you said your granddaughters and sons are more likely to commit suicide or we can protect you, which one would they tell you? They'd be like, protect my grandsons and granddaughters because I've already lived my life.
That's true.
Like, it
I
gets me
think
emotional thinking about it
being
because
counted like devil's advocate to that. No one believes that their kid is going
I'm
to
not
commit
talking
suicide.
about their kid. I'm talking about like
Grandkid.
young.
But
I used
But that's the thing. People generally don't really care about anyone except for their immediate family. That's just fact. You know, like when you hear about the stats going up in suicide, and I use that as an example again, like with the 80 versus 82, and usually the kickback is always, you know, fuck it. It does, like, you need to protect the old and the weak. My one friend has a troubled immune system, which fucking hands down, that is, like, I hate that. But as soon as you go, yeah, but statistics from this lockdown are showing that suicide rates are up, domestic abuse is up. The immediate thing that people come back against me with is, well, there's more problems within those people than we think, and it's not COVID. You know, so they're immediately, I say we should open it up to help those people. And then the people are like, no, we need to protect people from being sick because the people that are committing suicide and beating their wives, they're fucked from some other reason. You know what I mean? So I was like, it's the same point against, just in a different thing. You know what I mean?
Look,
like,
I'm not saying it's healthy because, like, obviously, if you're committing suicide because your identity is so linked to your job, my teacher and I were just talking about this the other day, actually. Like, one of the trainings she's doing is about love and loving yourself. And you cannot attach your identity to anything that's outside of your control. You can't do it. So I'm not saying that it's right, but for those people in that situation, you have to have more compassion because you have, like, that is their identity and they know nothing else. And so it's
some
like,
people, yes, but there's also a sense of helplessness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, identity to the job would be one thing. However, the other part is, shit, I've lost my job. People, like, these
I can't
too
provide for
shall
myself,
pass.
my family.
You know, like,
Yeah.
when the times are good, they will pass. When the times are bad, they will pass. But with a thing like that, where some people feel so helpless, they get stuck in, you know, how many people are, like, stealing toilet paper? People literally think that, like, COVID's the end of the world.
Yeah.
You know, and they have that inability to see, like, look, we'll pass out. And then they get stuck in that, you know, thing. So there's levels to it. You know, like it's different for us because we haven't got kids. You know, that could be a huge stress. Like, holy shit, I'm worried about my kids being able to eat. Is taking your life a solution? Fuck no, that's even worse.
Yeah, because then your kids don't have parents.
Yes, but like, you know, but my point back to like the whole COVID thing, like, people have informed me like, yeah, there's some examples of ongoing long-term issues of people getting COVID. You know, like you can have ongoing lung issues. Just if you get it, you're done.
100%.
But again, like there's always some reason why we can't open it up. You know, like there's plenty of stats that also suggest that the COVID's only getting weaker. You know, like when it was first hit, it was super intense. It was very pure of COVID. And then, so people who were getting absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
And as it starts mutating, it starts actually getting weaker.
Yeah.
You know, like it's sort of like a shot of alcohol. You split it in half, it's weaker. You split it in half again, now it's 25% strong.
Yeah.
Same as what COVID's happening. And like it's already had, I think it's got 2,500 strands already in the UK.
Damn.
So this quest for a vaccine, it's never coming.
Yeah.
So to attach yourself to a vaccine of something that keeps mutating to the fact that in 6 months it's mutated at least 2,500 times, and you want someone to develop a vaccine that takes 7 years to develop, no fucking chance.
Yeah.
So at what point do we start going, you know what, open it up at a point where now, all right, it's so wide. Like whenever I get my COVID test, people say, like the girls who take it, I ask them, I'm like, what's your opinion on this? And even they are like, by this time next year, it's just going to be like the flu in terms of, you know, no one's scared of the flu.
Yeah.
But the flu statistically kills a shitload of people in their 80s.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah.
but everyone's like, eh. And she
I
goes,
think
this
it
time next
should-
year, everyone's going to be like, eh.
I
with
think the only
COVID.
way that you could make everybody happy is, I mean, it's never going to make everybody happy, but if you made it a choice, look, we'll still give you your money, which Australia's doing that. You guys get your money until November anyway, right? Is that
September.
September.
They'll have to extend it, though,
September.
if they close down.
Yeah. But like the thing is, if old people or weakened immune people, and I'm one of those people, I had a super weak immune system for a very long time. If you choose to go out, that's your choice.
People don't see it that way, though.
I know, but that's
People
what I'm
don't-
saying.
people
People
don't see
do
it that
not
way.
want to take responsibility for anything they do. Like,
it's the issue now where people go, you know, it's like with every hot topic now, gender neutrality, racism. There is no right or wrong for that. Like, you're wrong with that. Like, you
Yeah.
should never be racist. But the microaggression part of it, you know,
Yeah.
if you go, no, I disagree with this part,
yeah.
you're a bigot or you're whatever. But you know, people are saying like, if you want to go out, you don't have that right. It's like, well, fuck you. Like, you
That's
have the
my
right to tell me
thing.
I have to stay at home, but I don't have the right to be like, nah, fuck you.
Yes.
Because again, they'll use the thing of, well, you're putting others in danger. All right. Also, driving recklessly puts others in danger. So what do we do with those people? We put them in prison.
Yeah.
So then there's that argument of, well, you being reckless, potentially holding a thing. Do we put you? Like, it gets messy. So there's just, I don't know. I think.
Well, I think there's a difference between going out when you have like the symptoms or you have COVID.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a difference between that and then going out if you're like an elderly person or a more susceptible person to infections.
But
Yeah.
then that's
There's-
the search for equality. People are like, if I can't because of my immune system, what gives you the right? Like, I got put on. I told you this.
Yeah.
I got put. I got called another type of supremacy the other week. A new type of supremacy.
Oh my gosh.
I said like because they always refer to people like the strong.
Yeah.
Sorry, the old. We need to protect the old and the weak, meaning weak immune system.
Yeah.
This girl goes to me, please do not use that word. It implies supremacy of people who do not have a weak immune system. I'm like,
You should have been like, my wife has literally the
but it's a
Yeah.
it's a weak immune system. Like, it's not a inferior. It's not a less. Like, it's called a medical term.
Yeah.
A weak immune system. That does not inadvertently mean that I'm saying I'm a superior human being.
Not at all. I mean, I guess you could really cut it if you want to and be like, your cells are supremacy because they know what they're doing. Whereas my cells are attacking each other and have no idea what's going on.
Shit, yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens. You know that?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's so
100%.
nuts. Like,
That's so
I don't know.
crazy.
What's your take on it, Jamie?
Look, man.
You've just been silently listening.
Yeah, it's
Jamie's like,
it's
I'm
what I do.
totally
It's
not
what I
in
do.
the middle of this.
It's just
dude.
what I do. Like, I just listen. I like to listen to people. I find it crazy.
Yeah.
I find this whole situation crazy. It's so difficult to have an opinion and voice an opinion. You know what I mean? It's like, well, like you say something and somebody's going to be offended about it.
Do you know what sucks? The loudest ones are the ones who don't agree with you.
Yeah.
I had people DMing me, like on my post, and then people on the street would come up when
That was so
Saw
funny.
your post. Fucking agree with you, man. People need to think a bit more just than other than
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did I get 45 comments of hate, but not a single yep?
Well, because
Yeah?
those
Yeah,
people don't
100%.
want to get attacked either. I don't even look at your Facebook anymore. I can't. It stresses me out.
Every time I see him come up in my newsfeed, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a bomb.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's just like, oh, okay,
can't.
I'm going to check back in 10
Do you know what
minutes.
they all are? Do you know what they are? It's
I
all just
can't
like, hey
take the
guys,
stress.
let's have a thought. Fuck you for thinking.
How
I'm
dare
like,
you?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
100%.
I'm over here like calling women out to like stand up and actually stop calling yourselves weak. And I get like all this praise in the background. I feel so bad for this kid. So bad.
But that's what
But I'm a
everyone
very
says. They go, we go to
gentle-
your Facebook for entertainment because we know that you they're like,
Something's going to
we
happen.
don't know how you have the amount of people on your Facebook friend list. They're like, why are they on your Facebook? Because they all seem to hate you.
Yeah.
You know, like the second I'm just like, you know, Australia, we're really lucky to be here. Fuck you, man. No, we're not.
my
We have this,
gosh.
this, and this problem. I'm like,
Okay.
okay. Shit. I'm trying to do positive or maybe like think critically. And then
Okay,
all of a
guys.
sudden
I
it's
can
like,
tell
fuck
you guys have no problems in Australia at all. Like if you think you have
Right.
problems in Australia, you need help.
This guy got in debate with me the other day about how, like, you know, why Marxism would work, like
Oh, yeah,
Well,
you told me
what?
this.
socialism. And so I'm
So
just
I
like,
don't actually know like what.
basically, it's the same as communism. Everyone gets paid the same,
Oh,
like regardless of what you do.
Have
so
you
if
seen
you're,
how
if
that
you're
works?
yeah,
Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
But that's what I said to this guy. I go, all right, cool, humor me, bro, humor me. Like, explain your hypothesis on this Marxism structure. He goes, well, everyone gets paid equally. You have a role in your society that you do it, blah blah blah, and the government's able to equally have, and everyone has the same house, the same thing. I'm like, yeah, that worked. That did that in Russia. It didn't work too well.
Sounds boring.
But that's what. So I said to him, like, all right, cool. The one key element you're forgetting, humans.
Damn,
You know what I mean? Like, if we're robots, fucking oath,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
gonna
not
work.
trying to be a robot. I
But
thought the goal
I
was
said
to
to
not
him-
be a robot.
Well, I said to him, I'm like, all right, man, cool. So I have to study 12 years to become a medical professional who can potentially kill someone and then be fucking put in prison, or I can choose to be a groundskeeper who just watches security cameras all day
and so
and
then
gets-
falls
and get
asleep
paid-
when Jeffrey
and get
Epstein's
paid-
in his.
yeah, and get paid the same. I want that job. And he goes, well, cool, you can have it. I go, cool. Only problem is there's only 20 spots available and there's 50 people that want it. He goes, oh, you need to his deflection was always like, oh, you need to understand, like you don't really understand how it works. And I go, cool. Actually, I don't want to work. I just don't want to work.
Yeah.
Can I still get paid? He goes, yeah, we'll put you on like a thing so you can provide you're looking for work. I'm like, but I don't want to look for work. I don't want to work when I'm getting paid the same. And he's like, well, you have to be looking for work. I'm like, but I don't want to.
There's so
And I'm like,
Yeah.
do you see where the problem's already starting? Like, it's ideological, but you're forgetting the key factor called being a human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Everyone's different.
you even said it, like, you love fucking music.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you weren't getting paid, you'd do less.
100%. Well, it's just, obviously.
There we go.
So how am I supposed to do all the other things?
Exactly.
I think the only thing that people
That's
will
what you love.
Well, I can't not pay for things.
Exactly.
It's it's simple.
But how cool is it that you live in a world where you can do that and get paid? Like,
Yeah, exactly. The fact that I
not being
can do
able
it,
to- yeah.
and it can be my only source of income.
Yeah.
100%.
It's freaking ridiculous when people do that. I'm like, do you have any drive?
Yeah. Well, this energy is getting a little bit low and heavy though. So
Oh,
let's
it's
just up it. Let's just up it.
Do you see me like slouching forward? I'm like,
Yeah, I know, but you still. Yeah, I noticed because you started talking into the microphone, the energy was going. I say, so we're gonna like fucking up the ante.
Change it up.
blow
Talk
bottle
about-
up.
So Jay-Z stole some toilet paper from a guy.
Why?
So look,
Tell me, Blake
there's
Doyle.
so anyone who's not up to not in the know of this backstory.
I don't know the story.
So the backstory of this one is basically, sorry guys, I'm just setting up the camera here.
We can't see it from back here.
No, you're good. So
Oh yeah, we can.
the my brain just farted.
The backstory of this video is
So there's this rapper. Was it Bullets?
The Bullets. Yeah.
The Bullets.
Bullet, yeah.
So the Bullets is he's on live with this guy called Guru who works really tight with Jay-Z. And what happened was
what had happened was
this guy has just jumped on not a duet, like a live with Guru.
So Instagram Live.
Instagram Live. Thank you, Jamie. And Jay-Z was at a party with the Bullets early this year or late last year, just before COVID, and someone has stolen his backpack. And this is how a section of it went. We'll play it. I don't think we'll be in trouble for copyright.
I think once it's on YouTube and Instagram, it's free game.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure.
Mate, you know,
Unless it's a music.
thing they're actually speaking about, Jay, is the rhymes that you actually erase that the public has never got to hear. Now, I've been there time when you actually say the illest rhyme of all time, you'll say it, and I'll be like, that's the best rhyme ever. And then you'll be like, I'm changing it. That's like Jimi Hendrix saying, hey, Joe, where you going with that gun, yo? That's the best song ever. No, I'm changing it. Purple Haze. Like, they don't know how amazing your...
the comments are the best.
Yeah, I was watching it the whole time.
Oh, I can't
You
read
told
them.
me that.
Hold on.
I appreciate that.
Okay,
That's real.
so the reason
Lost James, I have no idea what's going on.
the reason I'm saying that, Jay, is because you got an amazing memory. So don't feign a bad memory when I tell you you stole my leather backpack with my aloe vera toilet paper.
Oh my lord. Aloe
was you.
vera toilet
I don't
paper.
know
It was you.
what this is, bro. I have no idea what you're doing.
Bro.
So like,
Aloe vera toilet
So-
paper.
he literally
It sounds lush.
Homemade.
He has
by his mother.
What?
homemade by his
You're
mother.
lying. How does one make such a thing?
Well, I don't
I'm
know,
so
but-
interested.
It's funny because, you've got this chance to be on live. He's got Jay-Z who's off camera, and the one question that's what he wants to ask is like, because what happened was he had
Yeah, look at how much social stuff he's getting from this.
So-
Great move,
so
buddy.
what he did. So if you watch the whole thing, like he's almost crying, like begging Guru to get
Oh.
Jay-Z on the phone and just bugging out, and Guru's just like, bro, you need help, and
You need to stop.
yeah, he's like, Bullet, you fucking lost your mind.
His accent is great.
But he's like, because basically the party was happening earlier late last year, and then someone's taken his leather backpack with aloe vera toilet paper, and he has systematically been asking every single person at that party to find out who it was. And Jay-Z, who's been ducking his calls allegedly, he finally got onto him with the live, and he's basically accusing him of stealing it. What's your take on it? Do you reckon he stole the toilet paper?
Man, I reckon it's all marketing for sure. For sure, it has to be. It's because so I guess when you watch the rest of the video, like it goes into a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, but
and then
ignore that first.
Okay.
Ignore that first. Do you think?
oh no, God
Jay-Z is
no,
like,
dude, no, not at all.
seriously?
No,
See, I-
man. Why the fuck would you do that?
I reckon he did.
Nah,
I reckon he did.
nah.
He's probably like, oh my gosh, this is the nicest toilet paper I've ever used in my life.
Bro, he was. Yeah, that's the thing.
He
Like,
saw COVID coming. He knew what was
but
up.
why? And Alan, yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
get all that I can get.
Bro, conspiracy confirmed.
Yeah.
They say that the elites knew about this.
Yeah,
Jay-Z
duh.
is one of those elites. He's been confirmed
is.
to be part of the Illuminati.
Duh, Beyonce got him into that.
Bruh. Okay, so Literally, what has happened?
You'll
He
both love
knew
your
this was coming up, and he knew that was going to be a hot topic to sell. And what better to sell on the black market than
Aloe vera toilet paper.
homemade
Homemade.
I'm
aloe
just
vera
like,
toilet
okay,
paper? Like, that
so-
shit is soft on your butt crack.
Enlighten me for a second.
I've never used it. I can't tell.
Bro, you're missing out.
Is it? You've never used it. Stop.
You don't know my life.
Is it like a piece of aloe vera
I
skinned,
don't know. I
like
don't know,
peeled,
man.
and it's rolled really thin, or is it like toilet paper soaked with aloe vera juice? Because I don't understand how that could work.
I reckon
Like-
soaked. I reckon soaked.
Well, yeah, because
it's
you
got a cooling
get
device.
tissues soaked in eucalyptus.
Yeah.
And it's really soft and lovely on your nostrils.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's really, it'd be quite cooling on the butthole, I think.
It would be great.
But at one point in this, it's funny because Jay-Z ends up going, hey, yo, Bullets, have you not wiped your ass since the party?
He's just having a laugh as well, man. He's just having a great time.
He's like, what? But like Guru's face. So if you watch this whole video, it gets to a point where Jay-Z gives him some cryptic clue. And he's just like, all right. The person who stole your toilet paper,
Allegedly.
allegedly stole your toilet paper, also killed
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Also allegedly killed.
Rex Mills. So the guy who stole your toilet paper,
Allegedly.
also
Allegedly.
I want to join in. Allegedly.
killed Rex Mills. Now the second
Allegedly.
that he says this, Guru's face drops in like
I don't
to
wanna talk about
fear.
this.
He's like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. That name, I was scared for my family. I'm done. And so he's like, I'm going to call you on the phone, and just hangs up.
What?
And so Rex Mills. So we went down a little rabbit hole of like
Little
searching
bit.
it.
Oh my
bit.
gosh. This is what
I-
you were doing, not answering my phone calls
Yes,
for
I
the
was
first
ignoring
time in
you.
our
Hey,
entire
we were trying to
marriage.
find out who Rex Mills was.
And play Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, that too. You found out some information, didn't you, Jamie?
Well, I mean,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Alleged information, yeah. Information is a, I mean, it's a stretch. Like, we don't know. No, but, so apparently this guy, The Bullets, which is his artist name.
He wasn't born with that name?
No, he wasn't.
You can never tell with these new age
No,
families.
so his name is
This is
James.
true.
Yeah, that's not as
Don't know
cool
his-
as the Bullets.
Don't know his last name.
What's up, Jimmy?
What's up, mate? Yeah, so apparently he is also like a film director and is known to be making a movie with Jay-Z
Oh.
where one of the characters' names is Rex Mills.
Shoot.
So people just think it's a massive
I don't know what to play.
yeah, I know. Maybe the blue one.
The Starlight one, dude.
No, the blue one. The
That
Yeah,
one. That's the one I was
yeah,
thinking.
The blue. Yeah. You hit pink, purple, and then blue. I said it 3 times. The blue.
All right, man. Well, I just got excited and I just was
Fuck
like
this.
fucking schizophrenic all of a sudden.
The blue one. Red. 100%. Yeah, so people are saying it's just a massive marketing strategy to get like awareness about this. People like searching for this character known as Rex Mills. Like, oh my God, what's going on?
Do you know
Who
how
is this
good it
Do you
is
know
for
what Rex
SEO
Mills
too?
sounds like, though?
Constant,
Bro.
man. Imagine that. Imagine
We
that.
Googled it on my phone, my computer, your
I Googled
phone.
it like 3 times.
Yeah, and if you go to his page,
The Bullets.
the Bullets page.
Is that you sipping your coffee?
Some dude just
didn't
randomly
think you
asked me.
were
He goes, "Yo, do you prefer Mad Max or Gomez? Am I getting asked out on a date?"
Bro, which
Mad
one do you
Max
prefer?
all the way. Get me some free nachos, yo.
Yeah, you guys prefer Mad Max?
Yeah.
That's
100%.
it.
You're a Gomez guy.
Gomez
know, man.
always gets my order wrong. Every single time.
They did get my order wrong the other day on Uber Eats. I
I'm
was
like-
very upset.
Now, see, that's why I won't Uber Eats that. No chance.
Is that milk? Is that Milky? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But
Double Milky Way.
all right, we're gonna just tell him we'll give.
He's on time for us. It's crazy.
Oh shit! Tell him to wait outside because we have
It's
to
early.
bag
Do
him
you
out
want
in
me to go
this
let him in?
podcast.
Yeah, I say 1 sec.
So we went. I went to his thing because he 100% it's a marketing thing and fucking genius. Because like, who killed Rex Mills? Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, Tiffany Haddish.
Oh.
Like, as if that doesn't give it away
That's
that you
not.
have like it's part of a marketing thing. And, like, but every single post, I think there's multiple posts with that. Like, who killed him? Where's my backpack? Hashtag where is my backpack?
Yeah, so go
And they're all Instagram lives and shit.
on.
This is great.
Idris Elba is supposed to be in this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's one of the things I read.
What
So
a
yeah,
marketing-
100% just a marketing ploy.
Bruh.
How good though? How good?
So,
So
good.
good.
See, COVID has brought the creativity out in the world.
100%, man. Which
Love
that
it.
is
Jay-Z's
me.
always been on it like that. Like with Lemonade, bro, 100%
Well,
that movie was
I-
that thing
Oh,
was
the
just
Beyonce thing.
Honestly, I sometimes wonder if they named
Oh,
their
you
daughter
mean-
Blue Ivy because
the whole allegedly he cheated on her thing.
Oh, right.
That was a marketing thing for sure.
You reckon?
Dude.
That whole thing?
Why would you cheat on why would you have if your husband cheated on you
Yeah.
and publicly everyone knew about it and then you release an album allegedly defaming him for cheating on you
Yeah.
and then you're only going to release your album on his streaming service.
Yeah, that was the part that confused me.
Because dude, they're in it. Like that was he probably didn't even cheat on her. Or he did, he got caught and they're like, you know what, fuck it. Money's money, motherfucker. Let's just make this.
Or because of investors, she had to release. On his
Aren't they still
platform.
together though?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
100%. That's the thing.
Okay,
It's
so
a
see,
marketing
that's
thing.
the thing that gets me.
Like,
is
oh, I hate him and I'm going to give him money for him cheating on
See,
me.
if you if you cheated on me, I would just own that stuff so hard and be like, you know what, that's fine. Like,
Also, I got a pass?
no, not
Oh.
at all. But like, if I had made up my mind.
Please, don't get me excited.
No, listen,
You're way too
listen, no, listen. Like,
My
no,
fantasy's her fantasy.
no, but my thing is literally, it's like that video. No, but I will protect myself because
So I
will-
can't cheat on you.
No,
Okay,
Blake.
just wanna get very clear, all right?
Gosh, we've discussed my boundaries. Okay. Yes, no
I don't-
cheating on me.
I don't want to. Guys, can you take this off air?
So,
Jam, you can get in the scoop here.
now you made me forget. But like the video that we were listening to this morning, this guy was talking about women who badmouth their husbands in public and men who badmouth
Jordan
their
Peterson.
wives. It just makes you look like you're stupid, that you don't even know how to pick your partner.
Right.
So like, if you're gonna
Okay, I mean,
bag
that's-
someone out for cheating on you,
Yeah.
But the thing with Beyonce,
that's
though,
that's a different way to think of it. I've
Beyonce
never heard
sold-
that. Sorry, I've never heard that. I interrupted you.
Thank
I've
you.
never heard that point of view.
yeah.
that was horrible.
That was fucking terrible.
Are you gonna put those two screens together so you can kind of see your?
Yeah, Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, but that's.
But she
that's
made
my
a
whole
fuckload
thing.
of money on it. So much
that's the
marketing,
thing, like-
everything. Because everyone's like, fuck Jay-Z, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he should go down. I'm going to go listen to this song on Tidal. Great way to come back at him.
But that's my thing. Like, own it. Just be like, you know what?
He didn't cheat on it.
Snitches. I don't give a crap. Like,
Bitches.
yeah.
Is that because you want to say bitches?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't actually mean
She didn't-
snitches?
Bro, you have to
Okay.
figure out what she's saying. Like, she
Yeah.
doesn't swear, so then
Because
she'll
I was
use
like,
it.
oh, so you like
Biatches.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. We can't talk anymore.
Oh.
Get out of my life.
No, but like,
Nah, hectic.
He didn't
my
cheat
thing
on
is
it.
once you've made your decision, if you're going to stay with that person, like, I think each of us kind of knows, like, how far would someone really have to go to leave them?
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
like, we all know. So don't degrade yourself and just be like, if you did this, I'm going to leave you, and then not do it.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, like,
I get that. I get
Yeah,
that.
Jamie. So know your boundaries when you find your wife.
What?
I don't know. That's what I got from it. All right.
Clearly
so-
don't.
you'll
know
never
yours.
even know my lines, though, really.
Is that a
Do you have
competition?
lines?
I feel
Yeah,
like
in
that's a
my head.
test.
In my head, I know exactly what I would do and where I would leave him and where I wouldn't leave him. If kids were in play, what would happen?
All right.
Like,
If you saw me and my hand was on a girl's leg,
this is really funny. This is so old. Do you want to hit another Jasper stone right now? This is so weird.
She had a dream about this.
slamming.
No. Oh my gosh, this is trippy.
All right. Well, fucking tell us.
When we were at the place the other night,
What place?
your workplace.
The shared office.
Oh, Cub. Yes.
Okay, Cub. Literally, when you walked up to the girl, it looked like your hand accidentally like grazed her butt, and my body just went in this light of heat, and I was like, "Whoa, what's that, Stacey? Chill out, girl. Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't just cop a feel." And so that's so weird that you just said
So I
on
am-
someone's leg,
I am
because
weird. Okay.
so here's what would happen is apparently my body would flush super hot, and then I would be
somebody
like,
would get a fucking slapping.
Yes. But will it
I-
end in divorce?
"No,
Oh, sweet. Then fine. I can deal with
Like,
it.
look,
She
here's
hits
the-
me all the time. Anyway,
Nah, but here's
we're
the
not here
thing.
for a relationship.
I know, but
They're
like-
here for music.
I love it though.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
What?
My arm just gave out. That was. It just got shocked. I swear my bone just.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Wow.
It does the things.
But right here. Not Jamie, like right here. On my forearm, halfway.
Were you resting on your leg for ages?
Nah.
That's
I was holding it.
You're crazy.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
look, here's the thing. It would be if I could feel your intention behind it. Like, you know,
All right, I intended to squeeze her bottom.
you intended to squeeze a chick's bottom.
She's already angry. She's already angry.
I would literally just be like,
Oh,
The
bitch, you're
F.
over.
I would literally just be like, the F are you thinking,
To
dude?
be fair, she dreamt that I was cheating on her the other night. She goes, "Hey, did you have a dream last night that you cheated on me as well?" And I'm like, "As well." She goes, "I just felt like we're in sync." I was like, "What?"
Because he had a dream that he cheated on me the other day.
So she assumes that, like, all right, if
You
I'm
constantly
cheating,
dream about cheating on it.
I'm always like, yes, yes,
It's like a passing thought every day.
Hey, well, fuck.
Oh my gosh. It's usually
anyway.
about fake tits, too.
Yeah. So
He was doing a photo shoot for this girl, and she had fake boobs, and she's at the end of the bar, and he's taking pictures for her for Instagram, and then he goes like this, and she just opens her fake tits, and then the next day he comes
how is
to
it
me.
every time Stacey's on a podcast with us, we talk about fake
He
boobs, and she
comes-
says I'm the one
he
obsessed
comes
with
to
them.
me and he goes, "Yeah, I think you should get the surgery." I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I just woke up. I'm like, yeah, baby, you should get the boobs.
Just like
He
no
was
precursor, didn't explain the dream, just like, yeah, so I really think you should get
Like literally the day before, he's like, "No, I really want kids. I really think we should go the baby route." And I'm like, "All right, okay."
next morning.
Makes more boobs.
Oh my gosh!
You know what? Fuck the kids.
I think you have to take every situation as it comes, though. To be honest, I think
Yeah,
you really
fair.
just do.
I feel like it's turned into a relationship podcast.
Look, it's what I'm here for. it's what I do.
People
for a lot
need
of
it right
people.
now more than anything. You know, like yes.
Well, I mean,
On a
how much
music
time do you guys
podcast?
spend together?
Too much.
Well, there you go. It's why we're here. It's why we're here.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're meant to have Milky. Is it Milky? Milky.
I think he should be
Melchiorre.
Milky Way.
Melchiorre?
I think
Um,
can
so-
he get trademarked for Milky Way? Like I
No,
feel like Hershey's
nowhere
is coming
near.
at him.
Nowhere near.
Definitely Sid.
So
It's so funny because I have no idea who this person is. Like
Jamie,
I
tell
never
us
look up
on a
their
story.
Instagrams.
I'm trying to stop Stacey from talking now. Jamie, tell us a story.
Tell us a story. Paint us a word.
We're
picture.
meant to have Milky Way on,
Milky-
and I know he's
Milky
watching
Way,
this.
kid.
I like you.
Jamie, you're telling me the story. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking about.
but
Okay.
he couldn't come on today for
Ah, yes.
a reason.
Yes. Okay. So, I've been working with Melchior for a while, and we've got a few songs in the works and things. And he
Shout
was
out, Melchior.
he's supposed to be doing a fitting for a photo shoot and things, a few different looks and for content and things like that. And I was like, hey, what time are you wrapping up? Because then we had a session immediately after, and I was like, we're doing podcasts before you get here. How about we do one when you get here before we start the session? And he's like, oh, what time? And I was like, well, what's this time, that time, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I don't know if I'll be back by then. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And he's like, I was like, cool, whatever. And then I sent him a message to say, hey, it doesn't really matter. We'll just do another podcast before, and then we'll give you a bit more time to come in. He's like, yeah, cool, that's awesome. But I still can't do it because I haven't had a haircut.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, okay, why does that matter?
It's brand.
Well, yeah, and
So
I mean,
is he like coming in styling like full on?
Bro, if he doesn't,
no, not full on sign, but he literally got a haircut today. But it's more like
he wasn't going to come on the podcast.
he wasn't going to do it. But I
haircut.
respect that.
And then he
I-
comes in with his whole head shaved. I would die.
I would love that. One more to the gang. No, but I honestly, I do respect the decision. Because you think
Really?
about it. Think about it.
Oh my gosh.
How many times... I was not recording at all, was
No,
I?
it is. But 1 second.
You fucked up again. didn't
No,
you?
Blake, you can. Okay, now Jamie, you talk.
So how many times have we on this podcast spoken about
Branding?
and the importance of, you know, how you dress and how you look and how it matches what you do and what you say.
And we ridicule the guy that does it.
The one time that somebody wants to do it, we're like,
What a wizard!
Shut up. It's a haircut.
It's
Relax.
a haircut, bro.
But no, I respect it because his whole thing, his whole vibe is, you know, like you see the
Fresh.
images and you look at it, it's very fresh, it's very clean. So fresh, it's all clean. Copyright. And so yeah, like I dig it. And so today he sent me a message this morning after cancelling and not responding to our messages for like 4 months. He sends me a message after I didn't think we were going to have the podcast. He sends me a message saying, "Who's ready to podcast?" And I was like, not you.
Not you.
And then he's
No,
like,
man.
and then he
this
sent me a shot of him at the hairdressers. I was like, well, okay, well, fuck, I'll just
Nah,
change
he put
my
it
whole
on his
schedule.
story.
That is
He was like,
so
This is the
funny.
thing.
It's time to actually get a trim, but I should leave my hair long. Or cut it. We'll see.
Oh my
Deep
gosh.
stuff. Deep stuff.
Deep stuff, you know, you got to post the important stuff. Although that is good content, people are engaging.
100%.
And
No,
now
I
they have a
feel
precursor
bad.
for the why?
Because you said he watches all the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's heard my voice. Now he's gonna see what I look like, and I look like a dag today.
It's not everything's about you.
Jesus. I was just gonna say it's totally okay. Like don't worry about it. Like you look beautiful.
But this man got a haircut just to come on.
Yeah, but for his brand, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Facts.
Totes like it warrants it.
Well,
But-
apparently my brand is just talking about fake tits and relationships back here. And,
Well, I mean,
and slacking on camera running.
Bro, at least you're starting to be aware of it. It's good. Cool. Well, we didn't get to touch on the NBA thing and
a bunch of other stuff,
a
but
bunch of other stuff.
we touched on things.
We touched a few things.
We changed lives,
yeah.
and we gave absolutely no tips or tricks.
No, that wasn't today.
And that's the important thing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we kind of gave an important tip though.
What, how to
like,
have a
really take
relationship?
your brand serious, even if that
You know
means
what? That's
canceling a
fair. We did-
podcast.
we ended
for a
on a
haircut.
knowledge bomb.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I'll take that back. I'll take
Yeah.
that click back.
Yeah.
It's true,
We-
though.
Talk about Trump.
We said some things. Oh man, we can always talk about
Will
Trump.
and
bro.
Jada.
We were too
Ugh,
busy
so much
talking
stuff.
about you
know what? We'll
talking.
just have to do another one.
Man, you brought up cheating thing. I was going to bring up Will and Jada, and then I was like, looked at the time, and I was like, no, we don't have time for that. I was like, not with us talking. Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's why people do 2-hour podcasts. It'd be so easy.
That would
We'll just
be.
shoot another one.
We'll
Fuck
just-
it. Yeah, we'll just fuck it.
I'll see you soon.
Leave Melchior outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. See you guys. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like
Like and
button.
subscribe, guys.
Bye.
Cheers. See you next time.